Yes, now we will discuss about the ways which can be adopted or apply the collaborative learning approach. There are few ways, mainly four ways are there to apply the collaborative learning approach in teaching mathematics. They are: the first one, brainstorming; second one, task group; third one, inquiry model; fourth one, tutorial group. So now we will discuss one by one in detail about the ways of applying collaborative learning approach in detail. First one is brainstorming. Here, the following steps will be used in brainstorming. Brainstorming means giving exercises to the brain of the students to get the solution or to arrive the solution to get in a easy way by the exercise of the brain. So in this brainstorming technique are the following steps we can say can be followed. The first, the teacher gives the problem to the students, to the whole class, and after that the teacher frames the groups based on the ability of the children. Then after, the teacher asks the students to go for the group discussions and asks the students, the learners shares the ideas of their own, and no idea of every individual, no idea is criticized. Every idea will be welcomed or invited by the group, and that will be discussed. If it is good, that will be accepted. If it is not acceptable, it will be modified. So we will go in this way in brainstorming to get a solution to the given problem. The first one is problem will be identified. Next one, formation of the group. Then after, group discussion or sharing of ideas will be invited. Then after, they will go for the ideas. No idea of the every individual is criticized. Every idea will be invited. If it is good, it is appreciable. If it is not so useful, it will be modified. This is called a brainstorming technique. Generally we use in writing the lesson plan, and in we use the brainstorming techniques especially to get the solution in the easy way by discussing among the group. This is a good technique, we can say, in teaching mathematics. If we take a topic, we can use this brainstorming technique. In this case, take an example. How can we identify difficulties in learning mathematics? So generally students face many problems in learning mathematics, many difficulties in learning mathematics. Then how can we identify difficulties? Means they will discuss among themselves, and they share so many things to get a solution. All the solutions will be good or bad, right or wrong, but it is a process of making the students to get ready to get the solution in a shortest way. So in this brainstorming techniques, some skills will be developed, especially the following skills. Number one, the generating ideas and the creativity among the students will be enhanced. The second one is task group. In the second way is task group. In this task group also, the students will be formed as the group based on their learning ability and intellectual abilities. In this, first the teacher gives a task which is identified to do in the situation. Then she forms the groups, small groups, not the big groups, with 3 to 6 members. and the specific task will be given to each group, not the same task. Here we have to observe in brainstorming, the same task or the same problem will be given to all the children, but here the specific task, that means a individual task to each group will be given, and there will be some fixed time by using some sharing of ideas and observations. The student has to give their valuable solutions by the group by sharing their ideas and all these things. Then after the task which was completed by the group will be evaluated, not by the teacher, that will be evaluated by the other group of the class. So here this is a different one. We have to observe here the task of the solution of the task of the group will be evaluated or assessed by the other group. That means the students will become the evaluators here. Then here everybody participates in the teaching learning process. So every member is responsible for the completion of the task. So it is a individual responsibility. The student has to feel individual responsible for him task to complete in the fixed or fixed time. Example, if you take prepare a models of shapes for first, second and third class children, means they have to prepare the models, the teaching models which can be used to teach the students for classes first, second and third. That means some children takes the responsibility, that is the task of preparation of making the models for first class, and another group will go for the preparation of teaching models for second group, and the third group will go for the preparation of models of third class. So they go for the different task, but that is specific to that group only, and the other group will monitor and evaluate or assess the quality or the effectiveness of the task by the other group. This is the we can say this is a good way of learning mathematics by supervising a group by group. And using this skill we can enhance some skills, like the skills which are developed using this task group is taking the responsibility, delegation of work, initiative to plan the skills, evaluation, and emotional skills will be developed among the students by using this task group.